Hey everyone, Crystal here with Learn How to Crochet with Crystal. So in this video we are going to be, let me move back a bit. We are going to be decorating our tissue box cozy that we made. Let me move back a little bit here. So here's our box. And so as I mentioned before, we can either do this with our own pom-poms that we create, which like I made this little guy, and I will show you how to do this in the link above. So click that link and it will show you how to make a little pom-pom. I still need to kind of clean it up a little bit. I get kind of perfectionist when I do it or try to be. But yeah, I just need to touch this one up a little bit. But how to make them is up in the up top here. So yeah, I just get a little tedious with it, and then I'm cutting and cutting, and then I got to cut again, and so it takes me a little while. But for the purpose of this live, I just quickly whipped one up. And so yeah, so you can do that where you do them in all different colors and just kind of put them all over the place on your box. Another option is, as I mentioned in the descriptions, you can buy little pom-poms like this, and then again, hot glue them to your tissue box. Oh, I don't know why oh, there we go. I did turn that on when I started, but I don't know what happened there. Anyway, so yeah, you could hot glue these onto here. And the other option is if you grab some felt from the store, you can do like different colors of hearts, or you can do conversation hearts, like just use a red pen and go around the heart with the red and then write a little message inside, like put a little text like I love you or kiss me or XOXO or what have you. So there's that option. Or you could just grab like red and pink, or red, pink, and purple, like if you did white with this, or whatever, color match it however you want, and just do the hearts and hot glue them on here as well. When you're hot gluing on, you might want to be careful not to go through onto the cardboard that you have in here, like the tissue box, because once it's empty, you will want to switch it out for a new one, like a new box. So let's get started. So this here, I'm just going to try to do my best drawing a heart, which, well, let's see how it goes. I think it's going to be kind of funny, but alrighty. So I'm just going to, because we want to leave some room for that message, right? Is that good? Or and then trying to mirror it is kind of hard as well. No, that's not bad. I think I'm just going to make my job a little easier though. And let's try to go this way with it. I'm going to fold it in half instead and do it the old school way, because sometimes my drawing technique isn't the best, and I think I'm going to go this way with it, and hopefully we can make it kind of wide enough to make some letters in there. Alright, so I'm going to cut this guy out. I can always touch it up after I get it out as well. So that's the good thing about doing it this way. Like I can kind of straighten it out a bit more if I wanted to. And voila! That looks pretty good, I think, hey? Not too shabby. And then we have some room for some text on our felt, because this is just going to be our transfer to trace on our felt. So they're all the same. All of our hearts are the same shape. I mean, you don't have to do that. You can do this with all different shapes, and then you could have bigger and smaller and medium hearts. just to add a little bit more decorativeness to it, especially if you're not doing the conversation hearts. If you're doing just colors, like that's another idea, is just doing a bunch of different sizes, right? It is all up to you. This is where it comes in, where you can become artistic, do your own kind of design, make it yours, right? So let's try this. Yeah, I'm gonna draw around it still. Let's see how this goes. Ah, don't move on me. Okay, and then I'm gonna go around this one, get around my finger. Okay, that's pretty good. Cut this guy out. Now, I was gonna say, if I wanted to, I could probably just go around like the outside of it here, like so. Like that, because the conversation hearts have, oh, I'm sorry guys, I'm not even in the, sorry, it's so hard to do this through the phone, that I'm not even looking in the phone sometimes to do it, because it's too hard to watch through the phone. Anyway, the conversation hearts have a red line like this on them, right? So I just don't want to do them too small, because my markers too aren't fine point. Like if you have fine point kind of markers or whatever to use, oops, stuck on my finger. If you have fine point ones, then you could probably do that and maybe do it a little smaller than mine here. But like I said, it's all up to you. These are just some ideas to decorate your tissue box cover, and Valentine's is coming up, so I just figured I'd throw these ideas out there. So I can still trim this up a little bit more later, but I don't know. I'm gonna put on this one, I heart. My drawing technique is not with it tonight, so let's try and make those a little bigger. I heart you. Something like that. Okay. And then that's going to look really cute once it's on there, right? Glue it on. There's nothing like, let me pull this back a bit. There's nothing like it looking like homemade, right? So that's kind of cute. And if you think like you have ones that say like kiss me, or make your own, right? You can put bite me for all I care. Make your own, and then just make sure you take the cozy off when you hot glue, and you probably want to slide something in between, but we'll get there anyways. But I'll show you when we get there. But I'll probably only do one just for the purpose of this video, because I think you guys will get the point or the hint of what I'm trying to do here, and just to make it a little bit faster. But yeah, there we go. So we got one of our hearts done, and then so there's that option. So now actually, well, yeah, I guess we're already at that part. So carefully take this off, and I know it's really snug at first, like when you put this on, it's going to be quite snug, like after you just make it and it just comes off the hook. So if you want for this, like, to not excuse me, I think for this one I'm actually gonna do the small pom-poms, and then for my white one I'll probably do the conversation hearts, just so I have a couple different ones to show. But yeah, so I'm just going to take a bunch of these pom-poms on the side here. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab, like, just, I have so many, like, recycle boxes. That's the thing, like, when you start crafts, like, arts and crafts and stuff, like, I hold on to some, and then Sometimes I get too many and I gotta chuck some of them, and I'm like, oh man, I didn't get to use that. But yeah, you kind of always have stuff like this laying around. Like, I don't even know how many toilet paper rolls I have. It's insane. So I'm just ripping this box, just to have like even if I could just get this main part here, like so, right? And it almost works out perfectly if I can just get this face part, this main part of the box even. And I could probably slide it into my cozy, because I just don't want it to glue on the other side and make my other parts of my yarn like hard and gross. So I'm just gonna slide it onto like something like this for now. Okay, so something like that. And then I'm just gonna take like a bunch of these pom-poms, and I'm just going to glue them all over this thing. I hope I have enough out, but if not, I can grab more. All right, so let's see how this goes. So I'm just gonna kind of wing it and spread them out here and there. Oh, my glue gun is it gonna reach? Yeah, we're okay. Oops, I lost my stick. Get back in there. I was wondering what that noise was. Okay, I'm not gonna use yellow because it's already yellow and I want more color pop. So I'm just gonna like just randomly, you won't need much glue because these guys are small, right? And then you get those stringies. Oh, the fun of crafting. You could always pull the stringies off after. Oops. Well, I guess that one's going there. This glue, for some reason, that I have right now is super stringy, though. Like, it's really, really stringy. So, and this keeps coming out. There we go. Let's try it again. I'm gonna do some pink. Do a little pink pom-pom. Oops. These guys just want to go where they want to go. They just keep popping on my hand. All right, that works. Got marker all over my fingers now. Hey, if you ain't getting messy, well, where's the fun in that when you're crafting? We'll do some red. And I was thinking even at the end of this one, like with the pom-poms, I might do like larger white ones to go around the top. Like I might make some, like how I'll show you in that other link. But like just bigger ones. We'll see how it goes and how I feel, I guess. But, oops. Okay. And there we have it. So I'm just going to let this dry. And then, yeah. So basically you can do the same thing with either conversation hearts that you make and hot glue them all over, or you can do pom-poms, or if you don't have the little pom-poms but you have a lot of yarn you can use. Oh man, these guys are kind of staticky. Then you can do that. Yeah, so we will see you guys soon. Thanks for joining. Bye.